Well, hello. I'm Kevin Ringstaff again, your local pet grief counselor and just grief recovery specialist with Pet Cloud. And today, with all of this grief and all of this social isolation that we have, I thought it would be good to talk about what social distancing is and what it isn't. I wrote an article about this recently, how social distancing is not the same thing as social isolation. Social distancing is what the CDC is putting in place to keep us just apart from what physically apart from one another to stop the spread and slow down the spread of the coronavirus. Social isolation, however, is the complete lack of contact with other human beings, which that's fundamentally different and not the idea behind what the CDC is trying to do. Because as human beings, we are social animals. We thrive on it. That's how we were evolved. We evolve up in groups. And as Maslow's hierarchy of basic human needs, it's number three in that pyramid, the feeling of belonging, the feeling of love, the feeling of inclusion in your social circles. And if we don't have that, we're missing a piece of ourselves. There were a number of people who are significantly more at risk for this kind of social isolation, particularly the elderly people who, in general, are isolated, but now even more so. Let's think just for a moment about, and this was brought to my attention earlier, about the people who are in the hospitals right now. There are people in the hospitals, people have family members in the hospital who are dying, just normal dying, right? But they're dying alone because we can't physically go to the hospitals and visit them and be with our loved ones as they move on. And this is so tragic, and it's so important and so relevant right now to what we can do. So let's when we're thinking about all of this, what can we do about it? That's a hard question, because since we can't be physically close, we have to stay in contact like this right here, talking to one another, calling on the phone, writing letters, video chat rooms, anything that we can do to show that we love and that we care is better than nothing at all. So remember to stay in touch, except without all the touching.